Chapter 15. The problem with joining a gang. The first problem with joining a gang is that the pressure starts right away. I dare you to stick out your tongue out at the bus driver, ordered Pinky. The gang followed us off the bus. I stood in my driveway. I stuck out my tongue at the bus driver. She didn't look too pleased, but Pinky did. I dare you to yell a bad word at the bus, ordered Pinky, as the bus pulled away. Now! Zounds! I yelled at the top of my lungs. What? Asked Eli. Behold thy mirror, thou spleeny, naughty, pated dewberry, I added for good measure. Okay, forget it, said Pinky impatiently. Whatever. The second problem with joining a gang is that Flea gave me the eye and then turned and went down the street, swinging her cool peg leg and all, without a word. The third problem with joining a gang is that you don't know what they'll make you do, but I had a feeling it'd be scary. I thought about that as we walked up my driveway. I dare you, said Pinky, looking up, to jump off the roof of your house. I'm telling Mom, said Calvin, who was right behind us. He ran into the house. Mom! I heard him yell. Mom! My heart thumped like crazy. My mom is an ace rescuer. She would save me. She always does. But my mom did not come out, and neither did Calvin. So I scratched the old pox on my left side. Then I scratched the old pox on my right side. Then I looked up at the roof of my house. It was a long way up. I swallowed. It was all I could do to not cry. But it's important in moments like this to not show how you really feel. It's like playing poker. Even if you're losing, you have to pretend you're winning. Well, said Pinky. Okay, I said, but I was not okay. I could just about pee in my pants. One moment I'm standing in my driveway, and the next moment I could be on my driveway, dead, just like that. Well, said Pinky, what are you waiting for? I gotta use the bathroom first, I said. I ran inside, rushed up the stairs, and used the bathroom. Then I went into my bedroom and looked out the window. It was a long way down. Calvin and Annabelle were playing catch with Gung Gung in the backyard. Farther down the road, Flea was playing all by herself in her own backyard, building something that looked like a pyramid. It was fabulous, even from far away. This is a fastball, Gung Gung's voice floated up in my ears. He's my grandpa from my mom's side. When he's at my house after school, it means that my mom is at work and that he's here to keep his eye on things. I looked down at Pinky. He was shouting something at me, and his face was very pink. He looked much smaller than he used to. In fact, from where I was, Pinky was just a Pinky. I went back downstairs. I'm not going to jump off my roof, I told Pinky. Why not? I have acrophobia, I said. Huh? Said Pinky. Fear of heights, I explained. Well then, said Pinky, I dare you to watch a scary movie. I froze. I hate scary movies. They give me nightmares. After I watch one, I can't eat. I can't talk, can't walk, can't sleep, can't get it out of my head. But I suppose it was better than jumping to my death in my own driveway and then having Louise run over my dead body. I wanted to cry like the end of a rain pipe on a rainy day, but I didn't. It's important in moments like this not to show how you really feel. It's like marching to the doctor's office for a vaccination. Even though the shot could kill you, you still have to look like you don't know it. So I began to march. Fortunately, the longest path to the TV at our house is through the backyard. Hi, Alvin, called Annabelle cheerfully. She's always happy to see me, especially after school. Was that you cursing like an infectious pockmarked weasel at the school bus? I didn't answer. Annabelle was wearing my mitt, the one with my name on it, and she was throwing my ball, the one that used to belong to Daisuke Matsuzaka, with her two fingers together on top. She snapped the ball into Gung Gung's glove. It was a fastball, all right, but it really wasn't that fast. She was just pretending it was fast. But the sound of Annabelle's fastball smacking into the mitt is a little scary. It stopped the gang dead in their tracks. You want to throw, Alvin? Asked Annabelle. I'll catch. No, thanks, I lied. I've got something better to do. Like what? Like prove his bravery, said Pinky, so that he can play with us at school. Annabelle narrowed her eyes. She put out her hokey pokey foot and made a face that said they were going to have to deal with her first. Annabelle, said Gung Gung, if Alvin would rather not play catch, it's okay. My Gung Gung loves baseball. He's an ace pitching machine, and playing catch with him is our favorite thing to do after school, whenever he is around. So Annabelle and Gung Gung went back to throwing the ball, and the gang and I stood there and watched. This is a knuckleball, Gung Gung said, showing Annabelle and Calvin. He bent his two fingers at the knuckles so that they came up like two rabbit ears on the ball, and pitched it to Calvin. It was slow and tricky. Calvin hardly knew where it was going. This is a changeup, said my Gung Gung. He shifted his middle finger and fourth finger to grip the ball from the top, the index finger and the pinky gripping from the sides, and the thumb on the bottom, and it snapped into Annabelle's glove. Whomp. It looked like a fastball, but it was a bit slower. Another tricky ball. Can fool you into swinging early. Then my Gung Gung demonstrated the two-seam fastball and the four-seam fastball, then the split finger and its cousin, the nastier, slower forkball. They are bad, meaning they're fantastic. I could hardly stand it. I love throwing with my Gung Gung. I love it more than digging holes, and I definitely love it more than doing dares from Pinky. To make matters worse, there was Annabelle using my glove and ball. I thought you boys had something better to do, said Gung Gung. No one moved. A breeze swirled crispy leaves up and around our ankles. Oh, yeah, said Pinky finally. We do. And that is the worst problem with joining a gang. Someone else speaks for you.